In closing, I thank every one of you who has contributed to making this conference a success. Thank you to the keynote speakers, Her Royal Highness Princess Noof Mohammed Al Saud, Gerben de Swart, David Pitt Watson, and Delaney Reynolds. Thank you to the moderators and panelists for presenting such a thought-provoking and informative sessions. Thank you again to our sponsors, Accountability, Cambridge Business Publishers, EY, KPMG, and the Mendoza College of Business. Thank you to the teams from Climate Action and Duna Productions. Thank you to our outstanding Master of Ceremonies, Jeremy Deaton. And thank you all for your participation. I hope that you have been moved, as I have, by what you have seen and heard over the 2 days of the CARE conference and during the Sustainable Investment Forum. It is clear that practice, particularly outside of the United States, is moving much more rapidly than academia, both from a research and teaching viewpoint. I urge my academic colleagues to move quickly to catch up and to contribute. I know that we can count on those of you in practice to help us with these endeavours. I've heard speakers, we have all heard speakers use the term education gap several times, and others have made it clear that there is a need for research that will support evidence-based regulation and standard setting in both accounting and auditing the accounting for ESG, CSR, sustainability, and the effects of climate change. My prediction and hope is that there will be a sea change, which is a term also used by some of the conference speakers. Sea change in accounting education and research. There are several reasons for this. First, there is an urgency. We must act now. Second, accounting measurement will be at the core of sustainability, setting measurable goals, setting climate-related achievable performance goals, checking for greenwashing, measuring cost and impacts of change, etc. I take this opportunity to quote from the speech of Her Royal Highness. Accountants will need to be more than reporters. They will need to be influencers and the guardians of the future, which I see as a profound challenge to our profession, a challenge that we can meet. The third reason why I predict a sea change is that in order to continue to gain funding, our research must be relevant and provide evidence and thought leadership that helps the community at large. And finally, our accounting curricula will have to change if we're going to prepare our students for a world where reporting and performance evaluation goes way beyond the current focus on financial data. The entire conference, including a summary of the questions from you and answers from the speakers, will soon be available on the Climate Action and the CARE websites. Please keep an eye on the CARE website to learn more about the 2022 conference to be held virtually on the University of Notre Dame campus on November 11 and 12, 2022. There will be a call for papers. The theme of the conference will again be accounting for sustainability and responsible investing. May I close by again announcing the establishment of the journal, Sustainability, Accounting and Responsible Investing. Further announcements about the journal will be made on the CARE website. Please consider becoming a partner in our CARE endeavours. Of course, Laurie Marsh and I are happy to talk with you about the ways this may be done at any time. Although we have an endowment which partially funds CARE activities, we rely heavily on donations from partners who seek to help us with our missions. We welcome your comments, feedback, and suggestions regarding future CARE conferences and regarding the new journal. Thank you, and good morning, good afternoon, good night.